Welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now, there have been some very interesting developments in the transfer market. Everybody's still obviously on cloud nine after that result against Tottenham, but we can't let that result mask the fact that we need replenishments and we need them fast. Apparently, Chelsea are trying to allure Jamie Vardy to the club. This is a move that I'm fully in favour of. I think Jamie Vardy is a proven goal scorer. I think he'd be a nightmare to play against. Imagine being a centre-half. Every time your midfielder picks up the ball, he's running down the channels. Very hard to defend against. Proven in this league and a homegrown player. We need some of that. Jamie Vardy's apparently open to the move. Chelsea have obviously had some negotiations with Leicester regarding Danny Drinkwater. They didn't go particularly well from our perspective, but this Jamie Vardy one, there does seem to be some movement in it. He really is a good goal scorer. There is no doubt about it. I think he scored 13 times last year, and the year that Leicester won the league, he was pivotal in that. He scored some incredible goals, and you know, Mahrez got a lot of the plaudits, but I think Jamie Vardy really did deserve a lot of credit in that title triumph as well. Jamie Vardy to Chelsea, it could happen. The knock-on effect from Vardy moving to Chelsea would be that Batshuayi would go on, perhaps on loan, or perhaps to be sold. Lille apparently had representatives at Wembley the other day, and they seemed quite keen on putting in a rather large bid for him. It was suggested around £34 million, and that's obviously a massive amount of money. I don't want to sell Batshuayi. I think he's young. I think he's got a future at the club, and I hope we don't take that money. I really hope we don't. But I do want Jamie Vardy to sign for Chelsea. I think he would be brilliant, and playing perhaps up front alongside Alvaro Morata or in place of him when necessary, he'd be an excellent backup striker to have, that's for sure. Next up, and this one feels like it's been running and running, doesn't it? It's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to Chelsea, but it seems like there could be a light at the end of the tunnel and we may be capturing our man. A fee in the region of about £35 million has been suggested, and that's going to tempt Arsenal because he only has 1 year left on his contract. Wenger's come out and said that he would be happy to take the hit and not sell their man, you know, perhaps lose him on a free next year to keep him at the club, but that doesn't make any sense. I think that if a fee of £35 million is really put under Arsene Wenger's nose, he's going to have to take it. Oxlade-Chamberlain would be a great addition to Chelsea. Our squad is depleted. We really do need replenishments, and I think Oxlade-Chamberlain is the man for that. He can play in a number of positions. I think that would be a great thing for us to have. A player, you know, we're going to play a lot of games this year. Simply before Christmas, we're going to play 7 more games, 6 of them in the Champions League, and we played a Charity Shield. So we really are going to play a lot of football this year, and if it goes to plan, a lot more after Christmas. And a utility player like Oxlade-Chamberlain really could contribute. I think he's a good player. I think he has an eye for a goal, and I think he's probably got it in him to take Victor Moses' right back spot from him. So Oxlade-Chamberlain to Chelsea is warming up. It feels like there is something in it. And again, it's a move I'd be happy with. How do you feel about Chelsea signing Oxlade-Chamberlain? Would you like to see him in a Chelsea shirt, or do you not think he's good enough? Last up, and it's with regret that we have to say that Diego Costa is definitely going to leave Chelsea Football Club. It was great while it lasted, but the club has to move on, and we need this resolved as quickly as possible. And even Atletico Madrid have come in and said that Diego Costa needs to fly to London and make peace with Chelsea. He hasn't been in London for 5 weeks. It just needs sorting out, and I think the sooner that Costa comes back to Cobham, gets everything sorted out with Chelsea, we can start having a proper negotiation with Atletico Madrid, and we can look to the future, because at the moment it's a stumbling block for everybody. Nobody's winning in the current situation. So Diego, just get back to London. Let's get it all sorted out. We'll be forever grateful for your contribution to the club. You were a pivotal key. You were probably one of the main reasons that we won 2 out of the 3 last titles. So thank you for everything, but it's over, isn't it? Come back to London, make peace, and good luck in Madrid. Right, there we have it. Let me know your thoughts on all of the points raised. The one that I'm really interested in is Jamie Vardy. Would you like to see him at Chelsea? Do you think he could do a job for us? Would you like to see him leading the line in the Champions League for Chelsea Football Club? Let me know, comment below. I'll be on the comments as soon as it goes live.